Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Path of Exile 2, Last Epoch, and Diablo 4. We got some news today, we have some dates, we're going to do some speculation. I'm going to talk about some frustrations that maybe I am feeling, and just overall what is happening over the next couple months in the ARPG genre. And we're going to start off with Path of Exile 2. Now, once this news broke, immediately on my live stream, people started coming in. Aaron, have you seen this? Aaron, have you seen this? Aaron, what are your thoughts? What's going to happen? This is horrible. This is terrible. The world is ending. And I'm going to explain why. Announcing the first race event. And to be clear, nobody, we don't even really going to talk about the race. Path of Exile 2. While the team are working hard on 0.2.0 content update, which we expect to release in approximately 1 month, we'll be running a series of races in Path of Exile 2 starting on the 2nd of March PST that will be open to everyone. While the races are open, the purpose of them is to crown players that are willing to prove themselves against others. These races will be the first event in Path of Exile 2, and will introduce the new series of demigod items as prizes. And I'll link this in the description if you want to go through and see these prizes and all the stuff they're giving away, okay? This video is not about the race. It is about literally the first half a sentence. While the team are working hard on the 0.2.0 content update, which we expect to release in approximately 1 month. Now, I will say this is very weird. Approximately means like for sure, exactly, like it is a definitive, it is coming on this date, but they don't give a date. So I'm taking approximately 1 month as today being February 19th, meaning that we would get the new update for Path of Exile 2 on March 19th, which actually makes perfect sense seeing as like the new wacky season for POE 1 ends on March 20th. So there would be a 1-day overlap so that you can continue your Path of Exile journey. Okay, that makes sense. March 19th, that's what we're going to go with for the new update of Path of Exile 2. Now, the reason why during my stream it was fire and brimstone, as you know, my favorite current action RPG is Last Epoch. And Last Epoch is dropping its highly anticipated Season 2 Tombs of the Erased on April 2nd. And March 19th is pretty close to April 2nd. And we're going to get Tombs and Cemeteries. We're going to get Monolith of Fate Endgame Refresh, full Sentinel overhaul, champion enemies, Weaver faction tree. I mean, there's so new skills, new uniques, new balance, new quality of life improvements, controller updates. I mean, there's so much coming this season. It is going to be insane. But of course, April 2nd is extremely close to March 19th. On top of that, and again, this is more speculation, but it's probably accurate. I apologize. Hopefully you're not blinded by the white screen. Diablo 4 Season 8 coming April 15th, 2025 with major class balance updates. Now, this is not official. It's not an official April 15th date. But that being said, we know that the current battle pass ends on April 15th, and normally it's exactly 3-month seasons for Diablo 4. So seeing when 3 months is up, seeing when the battle pass drops, you know, we can infer that it's going to be coming on April 15th. Season 8 starts April 15th, following Diablo 4's standard 3-month seasonal cycle. Players can expect a new seasonal mechanic and fresh content updates. A comprehensive 2025 roadmap will be released before Season 8. And this is supposed to be a beefier season, full class rebalancing, new seasonal mechanics, new roadmap, a whole bunch of stuff potentially coming to Diablo 4 for Season 8. Now, when I was streaming, and the reason why I'm making this video is that is where my frustration lies, right? It's not frustration with just one of the studios, okay? You've got Path of Exile that's trying to update and make POE 2 while simultaneously ensure that they are updating and taking care of the community for POE 1. You've got the Blizzard team that's working on D2R and Diablo 3 seasons and Diablo 4 seasons and continuing trying to right that ship. And then you've got Last Epoch, obviously, you know, low man on the totem pole that is trying to bring back players to their season 2 after a 9-month hiatus, basically completely revamping Last Epoch. And more my frustration lies is that you'll have a month of nothing, sometimes 2 months of nothing. And then it's the 3 big dogs, GGG, EHG, and Blizzard, all drop their content within like a 25-day period. And I know that these studios communicate. Moreover, Tencent owns GGG and owns 20% of EHG. So you would think, you know, just from a business standpoint, from a shared audience standpoint, you know, you would want a month of D4, a month with something from GGG, a month from Last Epoch, a month for the huge AAA event, let's say Monster Hunter Wilds that nobody wants to launch next to. And then you kind of restart that cycle. Now, obviously, it's never going to be perfect. There's always going to be delays and things that happen in development. But it seems like more than any other time when it comes to the live service model, instead of these studios trying to spread out their content, because they do cannibalize each other, right? They do. There's a lot of people that play Diablo, POE, and Last Epoch, and now you have to make a decision. It just sucks. It just sucks. I'm disappointed that I would, and funny, March 19th is actually my birthday. I'll be in Las Vegas, which is just a me thing. But I want to play POE 2. I want to play Last Epoch more than anything. And then we show up to every D4 season just to see if they've made any improvements. We normally play it 2 or 3 days. And I just love the idea of every month having one of my favorite games have a new live service, and they just seem to stack on top of each other. This is exactly what happened in July. It was Last Epoch, Path of Exile, D4, Torchlight Infinite, and then there was a couple other big games in there that all launched within like a 3-month period, and it was just unbelievably brutal. So I know I'm beating a dead horse. That is how I feel. Just overall frustration on the timing of things. Now, the question that I got over and over and over again is how much does this impact Last Epoch season? Because Path of Exile 2, obviously being a huge early access release, still pulling over 100,000 players concurrent, which is insane over a 3-month period since early access. How is this going to affect them? And the answer is truly, I have no idea. For me, it all depends on how big of an update 0.2.0 will be from Grinding Gear Games. If they announce updated balance, maybe a new endgame system, maybe some new uniques, maybe it's like a singular post, something like that, I don't think it'll affect them that much. If they do a teaser trailer, then they do their teaser of their live stream, then they do a 3-hour live stream, and they announce that this full server reset, Druid's coming, Huntress is coming, new endgame, new uniques, new act, new balance. Like, come back to check out POE 2 because it's going to be a brand new experience. I do think it'll hurt. I think it'll hurt Last Epoch pretty bad. So, you know, again, GGG doesn't owe EHG anything, but if it is a truly massive update from POE 2, I don't know if 2 weeks of the community playing it, EHG will be able to pull them to their game. I hope so. I have played update 1.2 season 2 of Last Epoch, and it is unbelievable. If you are a fan of this game, I am telling you, you should check it out. You should check it out. Now, I'm less concerned about Diablo 4. I know that there is a huge community for Diablo 4. Don't get it twisted. But, you know, season 6, season 7, they were on the lighter side for content. Even if season 8 did have a ton of content, I think people will be so enthralled with season 2 of Last Epoch that I think it actually is going to be harder for Blizzard to peel people away from Last Epoch. So that's my take. I know I talked a lot and didn't say a whole lot. I really enjoyed Path of Exile 2. I played it for 280 hours. I said I was very excited to jump back into it for the new update. And what I'm looking forward to is the skill Bind Spectre for my minions. So that is what I am really looking forward to. And I hope that comes with update 020. But that's my take. People keep messaging me on Discord. I've already gotten like 3 text messages and 2 emails, not to mention everybody coming by on stream. So I just thought I would make this video. I've just been ranting. This is one recording, no edits whatsoever. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Does this bug you as well, that everything for somehow gets compacted into a 3-4 month season? Do you think these developers, at least the top ones, should talk a little bit to try and spread it out? Or is it no, competition breeds innovation? They should all be going after each other. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe if you think I've earned it. Check out the Discord, almost 4,500 members. We do a game giveaway every 2 weeks. We do movie nights, game nights, community events coming for Last Epoch Season 2. It's a really good place to hang out. Check out my Discord. Oh, and last little tidbit I just remembered. If you have not played the demo for Dragonkin the Banished, it's a pretty fun new ARPG coming out on March 6th. The developers of Dragonkin are going to be coming on the Town Portal podcast on March 4th. So more info is going to be coming there, but the Town Portal podcast will be back on March 4th. All right, I'm done. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.